Talk. I'm Jessica and this is Sydney. And we are doing a video for Valentine's Day today. We are cooking Valentine's Day cookies. So if you go on our website, which is teachandtalk.org, click on the video for Valentine's Day cookies and you'll go straight to the Nestle recipe that we're following. And Sydney is going on her device going to tell me what to do, and you guys can follow along as well if you have the recipe and you buy the ingredients. So the first thing you have to do is you have to wash your hands. I washed my hands. Sydney, did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure to wash your hands at home and we can begin. Okay, so before we begin, we have to make sure we have all of our ingredients. So we need a package of Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookie dough. We have all-purpose flour. We have a cookie cutter heart, which we couldn't find, but we found something similar and we're just gonna cut it out ourselves. So you actually need two. You need one big heart and one small heart cookie cutter, but we're kind of gonna cut it out. And then semi-sweet chocolate chips and sprinkles. We found this really cool pack of all these Valentine's Day sprinkles. All right. So Sydney and I, last week, we found the recipe and I told her every single step, and then she created a script, and that's how she's going to tell us what to do right now. She found all of the words in her device, and now it's a script. So all she has to do is click with her head on the switch. Don't do it yet. And it tells us what to do next. All right.
Cookie recipe.
What should we do? She's ready.
Warm oven 350.
Warm oven to 350 degrees.
Here it is, 350.
All right, say what's next?
Put dough into bowl.
All right, so I'm going to crumble this into the bowl. Sydney, while I do this, can you tell me what's next?
Add flour.
Add flour. So you need a 1/4 cup of flour. So you're going to have to find a measuring cup and measure out a 1/4 cup of flour, right, Sid? Add in the flour. And we're gonna mix it up. So it was kind of hard to mix with a spoon, and if you find that, this is a great opportunity for students that really like those sensory activities. I'm now mixing it up with my hands. And I was just thinking, another great way to not get messy, your students can even put it in a Ziploc bag and they can just mix it inside of the bag so that their hands aren't getting messy. And it's a great way to combine the flour and the cookie dough, right? Okay, so now it's almost all combined. So what should I do now, Sydney?
Sprinkle table with flour.
Here's this. Sprinkling with flour. Can you tell me what's next?
Roll dough 1/4 thin.
Okay, roll the dough a 1/4 of an inch thin. All right, so we have our rolling pin here, and we're gonna roll. Make sure you have enough flour on the dough so it doesn't stick, right, Sid? And we are gonna roll it so it's a 1/4 inch, like Sydney said.
Here, do you want me to hold that?
Yeah.
Okay, go. You're doing this
I
way
think
too.
it's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right, what do I do next, Sydney?
Cut heart.
Cut heart. Okay, so we're gonna cut hearts. Let's see, so you have to get your cookie cutter. But we'll cut out the part that's sticking out. Like that. All right. Okay. So Courtney's taking over since she's really good at baking. And she redid the dough and rolled it out again to make even more. While she's doing that, can you tell me what you do next? So just to tell you, she is using these two switches to maneuver
Put on cookie sheet.
her device. So she said put on cookie sheet, which we are doing. All right, and
That
then
sounds great. Cut little heart.
cut little
Bake
heart.
10 minutes.
Bake for 10 minutes. Yeah, so we have to cut a little heart in the heart and then bake it for 10 minutes. All right, so we cut out the middle. We made some hearts in the middle. We made some full, and then Courtney made a really big cookie with the extra. We're gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes. Right, Sid?
Yeah.
All right, so let's put it in the oven and we will set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so I need to, while that's cooking, we have to melt the chocolate because we're going to be putting it on the cookies. So I poured some chocolate chips in this microwave safe bowl, and I'm just going to microwave it a little bit at a time. You can even do it at a lower heat, and you want to make sure that it all melts but it doesn't burn. Okay. All right, so our cookies are done. The timer went off, and I'm going to take these out. We're going to let it cool, and then put them on this pan with parchment paper.
Cool 2 minutes.
Cool
Spoon
for-
chocolate in middle.
Perfect. So we let it cool for 2 minutes, and now you have to spoon the chocolate in the middle. So in the middle of these hearts where it's empty, you just put some chocolate in the middle. Sydney, what comes next?
Spoon chocolate in middle.
Okay, and then after that,
Refrigerator 10 minutes.
oh, refrigerate for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we have to put the sprinkles on before we do that. So let's put the sprinkles on, and then we'll refrigerate for 10 minutes, and then we can eat it. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's do this one. And we can even put some chocolate on the ones that we didn't cut and put some sprinkles on there, but we'll just do this for now. And then put it in the fridge for 10 minutes to cool down. And then what?
Now it is time to eat.
And then it'll be time to eat. So after we try them, we're gonna do a recipe review, which also you can click on our website, teachandtalk.org, by our cookie recipe. You can print out a recipe review, and right after this, after we try it, you're gonna see Sydney filling out the recipe review. All right, so we let it cool up. Now Sydney will try some. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what you think?
Yeah.
Yum.
Yum. Good. All right, right. We'll finish this and then we'll do the recipe review. All right, so now it's time for our recipe review. You can print out our recipe review worksheet that is attached to this lesson on teachandtalk.org. So Sydney is going to read off all of the questions for us as I zoom into the worksheet. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, what's on our recipe review?
What recipe did you make?
What's next?
Did it taste very good?
So how did it taste?
Was it easy to make?
Was it easy or hard to make?
How cook?
How did you cook it?
What ingredients are in it?
Yes, so what ingredients are in it? All right, so if you do this worksheet with a student who's really proficient with their communication device, like Sydney, they can answer the questions with complete sentences or use one word. If you want to use a more low-tech way, you can zoom in and make these into big icons, and your student can use eye gaze or click whether it was easy or hard, good or bad, and how they cooked it. So there's many ways to adapt this lesson for your students. All right, so we're gonna have Courtney come in, and Courtney is gonna ask you the question, Sydney, and you're gonna answer.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
What recipe did you make?
I. Make.
Good, Sid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, keep going. What did you make?
Cookie.
Nice. Okay, let's hear it as a full sentence.
I make cookie.
Good, Sydney.
Nice.
Okay, so next question is, how did it taste? You can do it, Sid.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay, next question. Let's go ahead and clear out of that. Okay, was it easy or hard to make?
You can see Sydney is clicking away with her head switches.
Easy.
Good, easy,
Nice.
Sid. Okay, next question. How did you cook it, Sydney? Did you use an oven, a stove, or a microwave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oven, a stove, or a microwave, Sid? Where would those be?
Oven.
Good, Sid. Oven.
Wow, good. Yeah.
Good job. Okay, for our fifth and final question, Sydney, what ingredients did we need?
Flour, cookie dough, chocolate chip, sprinkle.
So we needed flour, cookie dough, chocolate chips, and sprinkles.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. All right, that's the end. So thanks for watching.
Bye.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Bye.
Bye.